Hey guys, my new name for the seventh hired request is "Do You Remember the '80s?" It's a Phil Collins song, "Do You Remember?" And when I hear this song or any song from the '80s with keyboard and that light rock beat, it just reminds me of the '80s. And oops, when I was growing up, fond memories. So. We're doing "Do You Remember" by Phil Collins for the seventh hired request. Sounds like this. I have a piano layered with an electric piano sound. That's what I have here, so if you're wondering, here we go. So forth. Hello, my name is Shawn. Welcome to my easy piano lessons. I always put the free part 1 on YouTube and the rest of the lessons for this song, as well as thousands and thousands and thousands of other lessons that I've done over the past 8 years on my website, webpianoteacher.com, that does work on all mobile devices. I have another website called ShawnCheek.com. If you're interested in learning how to read sheet music, regular piano sheet music, and you think you stink at it, I have a program that I've developed on there to help you be a better reader. But be warned that you got to work hard, be ready to practice. In fact, I call the sight reading series on there my boot camp sight reading series. But that is ShawnCheek.com. The best place to see what I'm up to, get a hold of me, is Facebook. Just do a Facebook search for webpianoteacher.com, find out what I'm up to. My blog is ShawnCheekblog.com, and on there you can find ways to order custom DVDs if you're not into website memberships, which I understand that if you would rather have a DVD. Now, the only thing about the website is you get all the stuff I've done, the whole lot of it, also the new things that I put up all the time. So, get everything. Let's begin. If you have a keyboard, you can layer a sound, kind of tweak it, see if you can emulate the Phil Collins 80s sound. But we'll start, we're in the key of F, and we're going to have a C, F, A in the right hand. Now I've added a little bit, okay, to this. I try to be exactly true to the original, but sometimes if the keyboard part doesn't play that much, then I need to add something, to make it sound like the album version, okay? Because you've got drums and bass and guitars and keyboards, synthesizers and vocals and bass and all of that adds to the whole mix. And if you're only playing piano solo, you got to do something to fill it out a little bit, okay? Maybe okay for the keyboard to play a couple of notes here and there on the album version, but if you're playing piano solo, you need a little more, so that's what I've done here. C, F, A on the right hand, 1, 3, 5. Okay, it's an F chord. And then we're going to go to C, G, which is 1 and 4. And then back to C, F, A, left hand on an F octave. Now here's the rhythm. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, bum, bum, bum. Now you notice on my left hand I'm playing more than just the F octave. Those of you who follow my lessons all the time know and have learned how to vamp, which is you keep playing that left hand when you feel like it, just to fill it out a little bit, okay? Alright, then we go to the next measure. So here we have an A minor chord, C, E, A, 1, 2, 5 for that. And then we keep the C and the E, we change the top note to a G. Then we go back to C, E, A, while the left hand is on an A octave. Then we're going to go to B flat, C, D, F, which is a B flat 2 chord, B flat, C, D, F with 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's go left hand on the B flat. Then we have single notes A, G, which are part of just the fill for the keyboard. And then we have G, C, E on the right hand, left hand on the C octave. And then G, C, F. Excuse me. And then just a single G after that. 3, 4, 5. Feel like I'm going too fast. Some people feel I go too fast. Push the pause button and then figure out what we're doing, and then you can get back to it. But I do know I go fast sometimes. Now let's tie all that together, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Then it repeats, so you do it 2 times. That little arrow means you repeat it, and you go through it again, okay? So the intro goes 2 times, and then the singing starts here, and we begin the keyboard fill. And I'll give you a little rhythm to do, show you how, give you a rhythm to play for the verse and chorus that will be satisfying when you're singing or just playing along with the recording if that's what you're doing. Hope you guys enjoy that. See you on the website, webpianoteacher.com, and I'll talk to you later.